lot of times in Rainbow Six Siege, people are asking how to get better aim because they just figure that aim is everything that matters and how to win more gunfights and honestly rank up. But today we're going to talk about the biggest thing that you can learn to do better in Rainbow Six Siege to rank up and win more firefights, and that is to increase your game positioning and game awareness. So today we're going to do just that. We're going to talk about 3 key factors to increase your game positioning in Rainbow Six. We're going to talk about 1, intel gathering, 2, your overall positioning to put yourself in the most advantageous position to come out on top, and 3, the timing to do all that and how to have better timing. So let's get into it. So intel, positioning, and timing. So here I'm pushing armory. I'm throwing a grenade at the wall to have a different angle that most people won't expect. So you guys will see, boom. So I can vault through this and I'll have an angle most people will expect me to come through the door. I'll catch somebody off guard. So the Vigil swings out, clearly peeking at the door. He's completely unaware that I'm here. Boom, we take him out. Always make sure to keep your crosshair up. If you're not quite sure someone's, like, I have no idea this Vigil's here, but my crosshair is up and I'm ready for a gunfight. I can see, like, he's clearly looking at the door and I'm just about to just flick over. He has to flick a lot farther to get to me, but my crosshair's already there. And we take him out. So here, we're pushing forward. I have no idea where anybody else is. We have our crosshair up because we see signs of enemy tactics. And we take another one out. So nothing here was crazy mechanics. It was slight flicks, but nothing crazy. Just having good positioning and catching people off guard. We take out another person without taking another shot. And here we're gonna just keep taking shots, staying alive. We already got 2 people, so now we're just kind of chilling. I'm taking shots from the office door. And you can see how there's the right side of this wall. It clearly looks like someone's probably in office peeking those head holes. So instead of just pre-firing like that, I try to catch him through the wall and we get the kill. So let's talk about intel, positioning, and timing. So intel, I gathered the intel by just having my crosshair up ready for gunfight. Either A, you're droning, or B, you're scanning with your gun up. To me, that is intel gathering. You're trying to gather intel to see if it's clear to push. I don't know if anyone's behind the half wall, and I don't know if anyone's sandwiched. So I basically trying to see if anyone is half wall. I don't hear any audio that don't react to this grenade hole, so I assume there's no one half wall. I check the sandwich and we take someone out, and as I kill this guy who's swinging over, someone would have engaged me half wall, so I know that this half wall is clear without having to check it. Positioning. After getting that first kill, I want to position myself quickly in armory to try to catch the next guy who's going to show up. Remember, this is champion level elo. We're playing pros and CL players, so I'm waiting for the next guy who's going to come in and we take him out. Timing is having the ability to know when you need to shoot. Like, what about time you need to have your gun up ready to take the gunfight. So here, timing, it's all about knowing, okay, he's either going to pick me from here or there. So honestly, I'm in the middle, so I'm ready to swing either way just in case. Because for the right, we take him out. And for timing, just sometimes you have enough bullet. I mean, all it takes is one headshot. Timing, take some pot shots, know what you're shooting at, get really familiar with your surroundings, and learn your enemy's habits. If he's peeking from this wall multiple times and he's peeking from the door to the side, taking pot shots at the wall and the door might land you a kill. I'm gonna break down another clip. So timing, positioning, and intel. My teammate is in kitchen and he knows he's getting pushed by an IQ, probably from the red hallway. He's watching the bakery door, so I swing over to watch the whiskey double. We secure ourselves a very free kill there. So we're getting the intel. So here look at this. We gather intel at ones at ticket, and they're pushing clearly for ticket and top red. So we know that there's at least 2 guys here, and we hear a teammate say he's dropped skylight. So it's now a 2v2. I see my teammate instantly here, so I know that my teammate is probably going to go down quickly if I don't secure control of cocktail. Nothing I do in this clip is incredibly mechanically skilled. Just watch what happens. My gun is up and I'm ready for a firefight. He doesn't swing out, so I know that he's either here or here. And we take him out. Especially with the teammate of the quick scan that he's on the 2 ping. So now I have the option in a 3v2. My teammate is probably in trouble. I can either A, hold my ground, or B, swing around and try to catch another enemy off guard, tie it up to 2v2. So I swing a cigar very aggressively, and we take out the ace, who's not really ready for that gunfight whatsoever. My teammate takes out another one, and then we play the 2v1 and wait for the final kill. So intel, going after teammates' calls, and just general positioning. So like, if your teammates aren't calling out, going off his positioning is really good. Like, you can see that he's clearly looking that way, so he has control of the heaven swing, sorry, the new balk swing, as well as cigar door, and I think we had head holes, so he has control of all of that. I have to watch whatever he's not watching. There's no point in me watching the same things, especially when we know they're coming around. So I position myself, number 2, to a better spot, a more advantageous spot to hold more ground, and I secure myself a kill there. And 3, the timing to know when I have to get aggressive to help my teammate out, because I look like here that the ace is starting to shoot at my teammate as he's opening the wall. I hear him starting to open the wall. I swing it aggressively, and we take out the ace, saving my teammate, who also secures a kill of his own, and we win the round. So here's another combination, 1v4 against pros and CL players, of game position along with aim. So here, it's a 1v4, and I'm getting surrounded. They're pushing in through big window as well as top of white. I have my gun up. I take out the Amaru. Having my gun up, I hear someone sprinting towards me. I know it's going to come from this angle. We take one out. I take some pot shots at the sledge there. And I know after that firefight, someone's going to either push me from there. So I'm here ready for another gunfight. I don't hear anybody pushing me through kids. So I know that someone's either A, holding me, or B, they're swinging me aggressively from this door. So instead of just going on another firefight, because I knew that I couldn't win this firefight, if he's holding me like this, I know I'm dead. So instead, I swing out aggressively to try to get more real estate on the sledge. So here's what happens. We swing out, but sledge actually pushes forward. And we take out the sledge. So I was going to push out and get a firefight with this guy, but he pushed me instead. And then we take out the Ash as well, who's, I think she was trying to shoot an Ash charge at my door to hurt me because they knew I was lit. I don't think they realized I had a Thunderbird heal, because I was definitely, might have died to that Ash charge if not. So then we kill one, and instead of overly swinging from this position, I rotate away, try to get intel. He throws a soft grenade at me, and because of my game awareness, I know that that's a soft grenade. I do not care, and I push through it, trying to catch him off guard. There's clearly not the range to kill someone with a shotgun, so I take one shot at him to hurt him, and I reposition. I wait. I'm going to wait for those heals while trying to keep him at bay with my shotgun. We get the heals, and now we're ready for the firefight. We take him out and win it. So nothing there was incredibly mechanically skilled. I mean, maybe the only thing would be like this first firefight, as long as the second and third one. Like, yeah, that gun was down, and then here I swung out aggressively. This was not a hard firefight to win because he's definitely not ready for this. And Ash didn't even have her gun out. So mechanics, I mean, always have your crosser up ready to shoot will tend to put you in a better position overall. So if you feel like an enemy is nearby, get your gun up, reposition around, especially after you kill somebody, to catch your enemy off guard. You're never going to 1vx, aka basically kill most of the team by yourself if you kill one person and stay in the same spot. You need to stay mobile and swing around, or you are going to lose. And timing is everything. So when you get an audio cue, some type of intel from your team, anything, time is now. Another clip as a zombie on Clubhouse. So I know they're not pushing the wall. We just hold an angle and wait for someone to swing into it. Boom. You'll get a lot of free kills like this in Rainbow, so make sure to do that fairly often. Hold your gun up, win a lot more. So now is a 3v4. I don't like our odds of how they're pushing through con. Now we only have one guy on site there, so actually they have two, but I'm the only guy kind of running around. So, and they're starting to get grenaded from underneath. So I decided to get active. So intel. Let's talk about what intel I have. Tip number one is intel. I know there's several in con and there's a guy in stock. Where are the other guys? Well, there's probably at least 2 in con. One underneath is probably sledge. I'm not sure where this other guy is, but I would just here I would assume he's either A, at bar double door holding for the sledge while he throws grenades, but that's probably not going to happen. He's probably also at con. So I assume there's 3 con and 1 underneath. 2, positioning. Do I stay with my 2 teammates watching the same door, or do I reposition to deal with the one guy that's off site and then I come back afterwards? And 3, timing. The time to do it is when my teammates are up. He's focused purely on trying to kill my teammates with frag grenades. So I swing around, having my gun up. I realize I down one on the way by. We take that guy out. We run down aggressively. One grenade comes out and we take out, I think it was the Ash actually. Ash was clearing stuff on the wall or trying to kill people from underneath. So here, now it is a 3v4. Us 3. I see someone pre-fires at the red. We can play really smart here, but I know that there's a guy literally right there. He's basically giving me his position for free. So we take full advantage, making it a 3v3, and we play together and win the round. So nothing I did here, incredibly mechanically skilled. We kill the guy first guy at the start by just holding the angle on the door because they're not opening up the main wall. Boom. We take him out. We throw in a zombie as we rotate over while keeping our gun up on the exposed part just in case they do take a shot at us. We know there's someone underneath throwing grenades, so we push over while having our gun up at the exposed area, killing somebody, and we go underneath, which our game plan was to do. So kill one, boom, and we come back up. He's trying to get the refrag desperately because he knows I just killed somebody. I'm probably going to rotate up red. He's taking pre-fire shots, and we take full advantage. All right, and here's the most ridiculous play of the night. Thatcher's shotgun running in on consulate. So this is all about positioning. This round is all positioning, a little bit of mechanics and just general aim, but mostly positioning. So we open up the wall. Most people aren't going to be looking at the wall directly just quite yet, and if they are, they're not really going to expect this kind of entry. I push in aggressively. I try to bait that I'm not going to jump up instantly to make them think maybe I didn't come in. I jump in with a pistol because I get intel that one is by yellow. I see one in the corner of my eyes, so we take out the Legion. We take out the other one. Boom. I know there's probably going to be one rotating through security or through this cafe door next. Just generally, like, if I didn't hear anyone at cafe, but I know that the next spot someone is going to be is probably this door coming down yellow or the security hallway. So we've repositioned. So intel gathering here, intel gathering was this little part right here. I'm gathering intel by not making that much noise and just generally listening to what the enemy is doing. I hear one at pipes and yellows. That is the first guy I go for. We take him out. Positioning. We put ourselves in a position where he's not going to be looking at us at all. He has no idea we're here. We take him out, as well as the Mozzie, who really has no idea what's going on. And then here, positioning as well as timing here. I can just hold this door, but instead of holding this door, I try to get in close with a shotgun. We take out the guy rotating around. And here, again, intel. I hear someone running down spiral. So positioning, I think there's a rotate there. I'm not sure there's a rotate there, but positioning, I want to get close to take him out while he's sprinting because they know they're desperately losing the sight. So I want to take this guy out before they're ready for a gunfight. And timing. So my timing here is great because we take out the Wamai before they're even ready for a gunfight. Like, clearly not ready for a gunfight whatsoever. So timing was great here, as well as positioning. When you're aggressive, it is a swinger be swung game. When you're aggressive, things tend to work out a lot more in your favor. We take out the Wamai before anything happens. Then we hear another one through security. And we take him out through the wall. So today we talked about tip number 1, which is intel, how to gather intel using audio as well as droning. I mean, droning is very simple. You drone 4 and you can get the intel that way. But a lot of times I will use the intel, just get a general feeling of where at least one person is at, and I will swing them with my positioning as well as my timing to come out on top. So here, I hear someone rotating through this hallway. I'm not exactly sure where they're at, but I know they're in this hallway based off my intel, which is I had a camera, they shot it, and then I listened, and I hear footsteps approaching. So instead of staying on this angle and waiting to be swung, I counter swing knowing when they're getting close. With my gun up, and we take him out. And that's the #1 champion in the game. I love Eddie, but take him out. So positioning, here we have a Montane and probably a teammate behind him. So I rotate away, trying to keep the Montane at bay while we rotate up. I hear somebody as I come up, so I know instantly that my escape route is cut off. I see the Osa. I know there's bullets coming from this way, so I'm like, okay, I gotta fight these two guys. So timing, they're going to expect that I'm running away fully while the guy at the top of the staircase is going to kill me. So instead of doing what they want me to do, I do what they don't want me to do. I swing them incredibly aggressively, try to kill the guy with the gun first, and then the Montane afterwards. We get the full reload, and we swing out. We take out the guy with the gun, and we try to do it with the Montane. We get the melee on him, and we take him out. Easy peasy. And then we know there's another one underneath based on just general audio cues. I swing down, having my gun up. I'm not quite on this angle because I'm expecting a full swing. They shouldn't expect me to be here, so I'm expecting him to swing out pretty aggressively here. We take him out. Oh, we trade with Blackbeard actually. So, yeah. So again, nothing I did there was incredibly mechanically skilled. Like, yes, I have decent aim, so I can get away with a lot of the things I'm doing, like that. Most of it is just gathering the intel, knowing when I need to expect a firefight. 2, positioning myself in a way that I'm not exposed to multiple angles. Like if I walk all the way up the staircase after this firefight, position myself in an area where I'm going to be shot in the back either way. This is not great positioning. You want to position yourself in a way that every time you are taking a firefight or you die, you are taking gunshots back at this person. Do not position yourself in a way that you're going to take firefights in multiple different directions. And 3, timing, knowing when to be aggressive and when to not be aggressive. Like here, timing, knowing when to be aggressive. This is I still kind of consider the timing aspect of this kind of like intel, because that is all the timing. Like here, timing, I hear Montane walking up and I hear footsteps behind him. Timing, I literally don't go for the Montane at all. I literally ignore him. I swing the sledge by himself. I had my gun down here because I wanted to swing quickly. I know the ADS speed is fast and I could probably take him out. And here, again, timing, I'm ready. I hear the Blackbeard starting to walk forward, so I can see I'm edging forward ever so slightly, not to give away any audio cues, but to try to get the jump on him before he gets the jump on me, and we trade. So guys, that is it today on how to get better game positioning and game awareness in Rainbow Six Siege. I explained some high-level plays and high-level clips that I've had. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like below. If you guys would rather have me do like the 10 tips or 15 tips guides, let me know that instead down in the comments below. Honestly, I'm down for either. I just thought this might be a little bit easier for a lot of people to digest high level plays and like maybe do it for themselves. All right, guys, until next time, have a good one.